Success has a lot to do with how you think about it. If you think that you are not successful, your mind believes you. And if you think that you are successful, your mind believes you. So whether you think positive or negative thoughts, whether you have limiting beliefs or you have beliefs that actually rise you up above another level, your mind will always believe you. Whether or not you are in a good state in your life, financially, emotionally, whatever you may be going through, it doesn't matter what you think about the most. The mind is what it fixates on, and it is what it believes the most. Now, it is very, very easy for you to think negative and have limiting beliefs because I don't know what it is about the mind that thinking about things that make us anxious or a little bit depressed are so much easier to think about things that are positive. And you may have experienced this, I have experienced this myself as well, is that when I am thinking about the fact that, you know what, things are not going well in my life at the moment, and I just don't know how to think positively, and it becomes very, very easy for me to think of negative things. And thinking of those negative things and letting them go is not as easy as you may say that, no, 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 I don't like the negative thoughts, let me just let it go, unless you have practiced it over time. But the point is, whatever you think and whatever you believe at that moment, your mind actually believes it. So if you switch your mindset and your thinking to the person that is successful, then your mind believes it, and when it believes it, it acts accordingly. So if we go back to the negative thoughts, if you believe that you are not worthy, you are not successful, your mind acts accordingly, and you will find yourself procrastinating more. You'll find yourself sleeping until late in the day, and when you wake up, you are too lazy to do anything. Therefore, you just wait for the day to end, and then you keep on believing that you are not successful and you are not the right person to be working, and you are not the right person to be reaching success because what? You have affirmed it to yourself, firstly by thinking and by the actions that you put in. So if you believe that you are successful no matter where you are in your life, and you put in the action that lead you to success, as little as they may be, then you will feel that success. You will feel that dopamine release when you do something. Like, let's say you set a very small goal. It could be minute, as I am going to the gym this morning and I'm going to spend 30 minutes at the gym. You go to the gym, you spend 30 minutes productively. And when you leave the gym, you're going to have a dopamine release. Of course, gym itself, exercising, has a dopamine release. But thinking about the fact that you set that goal to say that I'm going to go to the gym and spend 30 minutes, and you spend a productive 30 minutes at the gym, then you will get more of a dopamine release. And it's like, let's talk about a dog. You see, when you are training a dog and it does a trick properly and you give it a treat and it enjoys that treat, next time it will know that on command it has to do what you want it to do so that it can get the treat again. Your mind functions in a similar manner. If you set up a goal for yourself and you actually achieve that goal, your mind is giving you a reward, and that reward comes in the way of dopamine. Okay, and not to say that you are always going to have dopamine in the positive way, because dopamine is easy to get from anything. You can get it from drugs, you can get it from alcohol, you can get it from any other kinds of addiction, including social media. So you can get the right type of dopamine through setting small goals for yourself. If you have a financial goal that you have to reach, let's say you want to make $1,000 within a year. It's not a lot of money, but if you have no means of making $1,000 at that very moment, then it might seem like something that is kind of far-fetched. But if, let's say, you tell yourself, I am going to make only $10 a day or $10 a month. Oh, wait, the math doesn't add up. Let's just say $10 a day before I get hit by maths. So let's say you set a goal of making $10 a day, which is not a lot of money, and then you just fixate on making that $10. Then it'll be much simpler for you to get to $1,000. And for every $10 you make, sometimes you make even a little bit more. Then you start feeling a bit more like a successful person going towards that small goal of $1,000. $1,000 become $10,000. It becomes $100,000. And if you are in South Africa, 1,000 rands. 10,000 rands 100,000 rands, and then you keep on building towards that. I have a personal goal that by the end of 2023, I will have $250,000 in rands in my bank account. That is all profit that I can reinvest into myself and reinvest into my business. And I am putting it out there. I am putting it to myself that I must reach this goal. And it's a very large amount for where I am in my life. However, I understand that if I put in the work the way I've been putting in the work, the little amounts that I've been making, they show me that it is quite possible for me to actually get to that goal. It's not that far-fetched. So I don't think about making that 250K right now. I think about making it in 12 months. And 12 months, I will have to divide the 250K and see how much I need to make a month. And obviously, once I have that answer, which of course I do, but it's whatever it is for you. That goal that you have set, that if it's a financial goal, if it's a body goal, small actions, small wins, they add up until the end. So that's pretty much with this video. I just thought that I have to put it out for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Do subscribe. Yeah.